Hello everyone and welcome to the month in review for September. I'm Jonathan Moore, the lead game designer.
I'm Natalie Thompson, the lead programmer.
And I'm Megan Slay, and I'm dead inside.
It's 2 a.m., guys.
It is 1:51 a.m. to be exact, Natalie.
And my bedtime's at around like 9:30.
Guess what I have to do right after we're done with this? I have to edit and then upload the video.
You got this.
It's a fun night. I'm gonna go ahead and also say this: where Megan is working now, it's cursed.
It's cursed.
It is cursed. Would you like to share some of your stories?
Oh, I'm not gonna air that dirty
You don't have
laundry
to
on.
say names or
Yeah, you don't have to
anything.
say.
All I'll say is like ever since I started there, it's like everyone one by one, all this crap's been happening to them, and it's just like this place is cursed.
Like there's meningitis, there's a whole lot of stuff.
A whole lot of stuff. I really don't want to go into specifics.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've been dealing with that, and
It's like non-stop. Someone's calling in. Someone's got drama. I got drama. I want to call in, but I shouldn't. Yeah.
the need to call in grows ever stronger.
I need some mental health days. Lala agrees.
She's once again sitting right up here with us. I don't know why she's doing
She's
this now.
staring into my eyes. She was.
Natalie is committing to this blind play, I see. It's so late that Natalie can't see anymore, so she's opted to just leave her eyes closed.
My eyes just started hurting and watering for some reason while we were testing the mic.
You're crying because of how late we have to stay up right now.
Yeah.
Big mood.
But besides that, let's go ahead and talk about what we've been working on.
Okay.
I tried to record the cats today.
Oh,
Let me
how'd
tell you
that
how
go?
that worked. Yeah, let me tell you, Natalie. And also everyone else who's listening. Alice was making a whole bunch of noise. And I was like, oh, perfect time to record, right? So I got everything ready. She's making noise while I'm getting everything ready. I'm just like, sweet. As soon as I turn on the mic, she stops. Everything's quiet. I leave it on for like maybe half an hour waiting. Nothing. I was like, fine, whatever. I turn it off. A few minutes after I turn it off, she starts to make a whole bunch of noise again. I'm just like, okay then, here we go. Everything's already pretty much set up. I just have to turn it on again. As soon as I turn it on, she's quiet again. She bumps her nose into the microphone. Doesn't make any noise. Just like a little, like that, little tap. I tapped the microphone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I turned it off again, and then I went to work. It's very hard to record the cats, apparently.
Is there any way you could keep it on like all day and then like scan through it?
That wouldn't sound bad.
Would it?
Yeah, because they don't get up in front of the mic and meow. They're like running around the rooms meowing, going
Not
into
to
the
mention,
bedroom.
I might get one, but then there's another noise that happens as well, and
You need to buy like a secret mic, like one of those really small ones or something.
just
Put
tape
on a
it to
collar.
them.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we'll do.
No.
Why not?
You have to do some research into it at least before deciding.
Let's get a GoPro and just tape it on them. I don't think GoPros record sound.
I don't even know what that is. Is that like a video camera?
Yeah, GoPro's like a little video camera that like.
Never heard of a GoPro.
No.
Jeez.
I
Come
live
on.
in a
Natalie.
rock, okay?
You live under a rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been trying to record sound effects for the cats and everything, but I have been having trouble with that, so I've been working on other sound effects and getting those done. I have also worked on creating more areas for the underground and setting areas up for upgrade rooms and things like that for Feline Frontier. So far, the game looks beautiful. even more beautiful than it was before. And we just keep on.
It's definitely larger than it was before.
Yes,
There's
definitely.
way more scenes added, the underground's in progress. Have you fixed the scene transitions or no?
No.
Okay, yeah. Well, no, you can't go to any of the scenes because Jonathan changed the names of stuff. But you know, when I fix that tomorrow.
I was trying to make it more organized. That's the only reason.
How dare you, Jonathan?
What are you talking about? Now it's more organized. Before
Now
it
Natalie's
was.
gotta fix all the transitions, though.
Yeah, but it's organized now. So it's much
You should have
easier.
fixed the transitions.
I have other things I have to do.
You should have fixed the transitions.
You just have to go correct the names in all the transition files.
There you go.
I don't need this right now. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. I know that I can't remember what else I've worked on this month.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's so late. Besides, did we do the flashlight this month?
No, I think
The
that was last
flashlight's
month.
been in there.
Last month.
Yeah, it's been there. We've mostly just been working on the underground, building out those scenes. There's like a lot of underground scenes. How many scenes did we add? Like 15, 20? It feels like there's a lot of them.
Something like
And-
20 or 25.
Yeah.
I hate how Jonathan's been covering up my beautiful background.
Listen, I still have to go through all of that and fix it.
He's using all of his tiles to cover up my backgrounds. And it's just like, what was the point of making those backgrounds?
I'm gonna make sure he goes back and fix it. I'll complain on Higer until.
Is that another thing that we talked about last time? How we're actually using a program to keep track of things now?
I'm not sure if we mentioned that last time or not. So you can refresh it just in case.
Yeah. We're using a program to keep track of things now.
It's called Higer. It's pretty cool.
I like it.
It like Kanban, is that what it's called? It does things like Kanban style and it has a timeline.
I think it's called Kanban.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of flashcards that you could put in rows with like in progress or I'm gonna do this next month or next week or whatever.
Or done.
Or done, and there's a review section, and so I'll take things from the I'm gonna do it today or in progress, and I'll put it when I complete it. I'll put it in the review section where Jonathan will go in and he'll either put it back in progress or he'll put it in the done.
All depending on if it's actually done or not. Or if I have any edits that I need to make to it.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit buggy, and he's like, "It's a bit buggy. Go in and make it better," and I'm like, "Okay."
I mean, I explain it more.
Well, yeah, I was just paraphrasing. Like, if that was all you wrote, you're like, in buggy,
You
go
just
look.
put it back in review. It's like, what do you mean? I mean, it's buggy. Look at it.
But, yeah, so, and I've been working on, there's new enemies. We're coming up with, or not coming up with, but I'm programming, because the fighter is in this area, and I've done his movement for, like, walking back and forth, and he can jump over edges, and he has a lot of other movement that I have to add in, but I've done the basics.
I like right now how he's just sliding across the ground.
Oh, yeah, I have to add in his animations, too.
It's one of my favorite things, though. He just slides. He doesn't care about the world.
But also, didn't you do the upgrade room? Did you talk about that?
Yes, I edited the upgrade room. Before it looked, as Natalie explained, like it was in another completely different game. Like it didn't even belong in this game. But now I've actually implemented it so that it's kind of, I guess, blends in with the world around you.
Yeah,
So-
like it doesn't feel like you're being teleported into an alternate dimension when you go into the door.
And that's a good thing. So we fixed that. I know that I had fence. I had the fence background tile in the
Yeah.
upgrade room, and then I was just like, no. Why?
Yeah.
So I got rid of that entirely.
There is something I was wondering. So I've noticed in some scenes in the underground, there's fences or gates or something, but they don't go down slopes, and it really bugs me. And I thought, like, I'd just point that out now because it's in my head.
They don't go down slopes?
No, it just disconnects. Whenever there's a slope, it's on the top, it's on the next part, it just skips the slope, and then it does, like, there's an area where it does it, like, 3 times in a row, and I'm like, I wish there were a gate on the slope. It'd make me happy.
I'll probably go in and I'll add sloped gates. Well, sloped fences.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that. Alright, so that's another thing that I can do. I still need to make the slopes in the underground the longer slopes, because right now
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And those mess up with the character.
It's good to do that first before any of the fences, so you know.
Any of the background or foreground objects.
Yeah.
I think Megan has fallen asleep on Lala. Nope.
She's my pillow now.
But, let's see.
Megan, have you done anything?
I made a background for Anglurk,
Yeah.
and I talked to an intern.
Yeah, we have an intern guy now who's helping with art.
Thank you, Austin.
So I'm testing him by having him do a background for the Forgotten City.
You showed me the picture of it today, like a work in progress picture
Yeah.
of it.
Does it look a lot better? I haven't seen the updated version.
Yeah, let me pull it up real fast right now.
I need to put my glasses.
Yeah, he hasn't really done the coloring yet, but he's
Yeah.
just making the city look like it's more in ruins right now.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's definitely more detailed.
Oh yeah.
And I had to go over coloring with him because his coloring style is a lot different from mine, and I taught him some things in Photoshop, and yeah.
I really like how he's progressing.
Yeah, I really like how detailed it is right now. Looks
It's
good.
really nice. I love my comment. Yes, it's amazing, like a skeleton of the great city that it once was.
We're gonna have to set it up right though, because
Oh, yeah.
sometimes the backgrounds get kind of cut off in weird ways. So I'll try. Mostly because it's so detailed, I feel like it needs to be.
Yeah, I feel like it would need to have this as like a center point.
Yeah, at least in one of the rooms, maybe not all of them.
Yeah.
But that can be fixed in game.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, me.
Well, I was thinking about like backgrounds and just the appearance of some of the objects in the game, and I was like, well, some things. That's pretty much your job. You go back in, you make sure it looks good and stuff. Because sometimes I just throw it in there.
Good old quality assurance. Speaking of which, I need to go back there because I think there were some glow ferns on the surface that aren't glowing.
Oh, really? Weird. I thought I got all those.
It happens.
I think there needs to be more glow ferns in the underground.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to look into it.
There's a couple places with them, and I just really like them.
I mean, they are plant life. They're like the only plant life that we have right now. Besides the coral on the surface.
I also made better explosions for Natalie to put in, and I was making Anglurk's death animation because someone decided I need to make death animations for all the bosses.
That makes more sense.
We had already agreed that they were just gonna explode.
They're going to explode and have a death animation.
Me and Megan were talking about, by the way.
No.
We were thinking maybe main bosses, like main storyline bosses, should have the animations, the extra animations, and then the side bosses that are optional could have like the explosions.
I'm just gonna do the main ones first,
Yeah,
and
just do
if
the
we
main
don't
ones
have
first.
enough time, then the other ones are just gonna explode.
That's going to look very weird based off of the things that needs to happen with them. For instance...
Then you animate them.
Hey now, let's not get crazy.
Are some of them weird? Like,
No, it's just some of them have story elements with them in the optional areas. Like, for instance, Shulk, he becomes a platform.
I think it could explode and then a platform.
The stalactite, like,
Yeah.
stalactite. Stalactite? Or stalactite?
Well, because I think there's a difference between the animations Megan's doing and then, like, in-game animations where we can use, like, the stalactite object to make it fall on him and stuff. Like, because we can do some of that in the game engine's animation without her having to do extra animation. Like, even with Crad, she did her death animation. I'm still having to go in and, like, do the scene animation around him, which is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lizork's just gonna run away.
Yes, Lizork runs away.
I'm not animating that shit. It's already
It's
animated.
funny because Lizork and Eildon are the only two creatures that get away.
What if
Only
you
two.
kill them fast enough?
No.
Okay.
They're gonna be coming in the sequel, don't worry.
Okay.
We're already planning out a sequel and everything.
No.
Are you lying to people?
Why would I do that?
We haven't talked about this.
I know, we haven't talked about a sequel. I mean, we haven't planned out a sequel.
Don't lie to people.
But we have planned out the secret boss.
Maybe. We've
No.
talked about that at least.
He's definitely in the game. Or I shouldn't say he. It is definitely in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like the sea of Urchigs.
Anyways, in other news besides Feline Frontier, Primus Star, I have been working on getting a world developed on this one website called World Anvil. Really cool website for anyone who likes to build worlds and things like that. But I have been developing the entire galaxy for Primus Star on there. I need to go more in depth with it. Right now it's bare bones, a work in progress, but it exists. It's there. It's cool. You can look at it. We shared it on our Facebook and Twitter. I believe it was on our Facebook and Twitter. It's at least on our Discord channel for Primus Star. Another cool announcement that's coming up is next month, which is right now for you guys tomorrow, but October, let's just make that clear. In October, a place over in Austin, Bell's Gaming Hobby Store. I believe it's Gaming and Hobby Store. Bell's Gaming and Hobby. Yes. Anyways, they're going to be playing Primus Star as part of their little session. As their, I can't believe it's not D&D Mondays.
Awesome.
So that's phenomenal. And I'm happy about that. I sent them our first adventure module. He really likes it. The guy who hosts it, Ariel, he's going to be playing it, and I hope that they have a fun time. I'm sure that they will have a fun time.
Will they give you feedback if things they thought?
I hope so.
Okay.
I'm going to be sending Ariel messages throughout the month. Probably every Monday or something like that. Or maybe every Tuesday. So that way it's after Monday, they've already played it, and then send them the message on. Because I know that the first session is going to be the adventure module or the job module, because it's like a one-off session thing, and then the rest he's going to be making for the entire month.
Oh, okay.
So he just wanted something to
Start
know,
with?
Yeah. Know how the game is run and everything. And I know that I've thought more about the coming books for Primus Star as well, but that's something that I'm not really focused on too much right now. But yeah, that's all the stuff for Primus Star that has been going on. That's basically everything for Feline Frontier that's going on as well.
I think so.
We haven't really worked on the website that much.
No,
recently.
we haven't. But
Yeah.
I figured it would come out around the same time Feline Frontier did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because we need to focus on that.
it's not I don't think it's a big priority right now because there's not much on the website.
Yeah, it's just the character sheet that you can download for Primus Star, and you can a link to buy Primus Star.
We could always look at it at some point though. If we both focus on it one day, it'd probably get done.
Yeah, possibly. I know that I want to start working more on the Primus Star for World Anvil and get like a world set up, so that way people can go on there and actually play in the Primus Star OG universe.
I was thinking if we wanted to Because I don't know, how long has it been since Primastar was released?
It has been about a year.
Because I was thinking...
Over a year.
I was
Yeah.
thinking if we wanted to, we could start working on the next thing. And, like, that would be mostly a Megan and the new artist kind of thing. And I could still do Feline Frontier.
Probably Gil, primarily. Oh, Austin. I'm sorry. He goes by Gil. But, yeah, probably Austin. I'll talk to him about it because he's mostly excited for Primastar, I feel.
Yeah, because all we need, like, we could set up, like, after we have the art, we could set up the book, you know, and you've already written it out, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we just need art pretty much, and
then I need to place the written art parts better. Because right now it's just like how Primastar looked before. And then you came along and fixed it all to make it look pretty. Yeah.
Well, I figured I'd go in and make it look good at the end, but...
I know that I will have to go in after you and definitely read every single page
Yes.
meticulously.
Yes, you will. Yes. I'm not the word person, okay? I mostly just copy and paste what you put there.
Yes. But that's the thing. Sometimes it doesn't get copy and pasted. Sometimes it also cuts off in other areas. Like,
Or you accidentally place a letter in between
Oh, yeah.
contents.
my favorite...
I really
That
want to
was
work
amazing.
on the table of contents and make it look good
You mean the
this
table
time.
of contents.
Yeah.
The first version, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, the first version of Primastar, which only, I believe, one person, I believe only one person has that version. It said the table of contents and not the table of contents. So, they're lucky.
The W button in InDesign is the one that makes, like, all the stuff you don't want to see on the page disappear. So that's why.
I just think it's beautiful.
Okay.
I want to lay down.
Megan, you're so squinty right now.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I know, I'm tired too.
I think it's almost done, right? Like.
I mean,
I'm going to lay down.
wow.
I'll be on the couch.
Oh, okay. You enjoy the couch, Megan.
It's okay. It's late, guys. She gets up really early.
Not tomorrow.
Well, not tomorrow, but normally. So
Yes,
that's why.
6 days a week.
6 days a week, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get up not super early tomorrow, just early enough to where I'm annoyed right now, but not like super annoyed, like a. So how are you guys doing?
Yeah. So, yeah, I was thinking that since it's been a while since we came out, you know, people might, if they enjoy Primastar, might want to see more of it. So maybe we should focus on that, especially since it's already out. People might,
Maybe not like focus on it, but
well,
definitely-
focus more on it than what we're currently doing.
Yeah, look at it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we could do that. Now my eyes are starting to get all like.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I mean, we can wrap this up. I mean, we talked about pretty much everything. You should just close your eyes, though. Like,
I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I
just
did.
Close my eyes.
I mean,
Natalie.
no one sees you. It's a podcast. That's what I did. Now my
Yeah,
eyes
but
are
now they're
fine.
gonna be thinking like, oh, is Jonathan's eyes closed? I bet they are. They aren't, by the way. My eyes are fully wide open. Megan's on the couch right now, sleeping, having this smirk on her face like she's succeeded at life because she has abandoned us. And Natalie's eyes are open now.
Yeah.
They're not closed anymore.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I relaxed them for like 15 minutes during this podcast, and now they're fine. So,
All right, guys. If you are listening to this on YouTube, you should go and subscribe to us on Patreon. $1 per month gets you access to everything. If you subscribe and pay more, then you'll actually be getting access to even more rewards, like getting your name in the contents of all of our games, and also getting first access to our products whenever they're first released. So go and donate to us, or I guess become our patrons. Not really donate, because you're getting stuff in return. Like
I mean, yeah.
first access to podcasts, sneak peeks, digital posters.
Yeah.
cool things, patron-only polls, which we haven't done in a while. I know that. I feel like we should do that for asking what they. Ooh, maybe we should. Maybe there should be a Primus Star one, asking for the new book, asking maybe.
What they want to see, or
Yeah, because I mean we have everything that we want already in there, basically.
that's true.
So maybe
Having user feedback on how they felt about the first book, you know, what they would like to see change, that would be really good. And then we could talk about their ideas or what they suggest.
So we will also have a patron-only poll talking about that. If you want to leave your comments on YouTube, we'll also look at them. But I want to say the patron-only poll is going to be, I guess, the deciding vote on what we need to focus on more. with
Well,
Primus
I
Star.
think, like, if they have suggestions, we could go over those too, and they could put those on the comments on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
we're still going to look at the comments on YouTube
Okay.
and, like, look over them and see.
I don't know what the
anything.
poll is going to say exactly, like, if it's just going to be a topic or something, but...
It's probably gonna be a very broad stroke of saying like what we need to focus on more.
Because wouldn't that be, like, they would need to leave comments so that we know what they're specifically talking about?
Maybe we'll first start off with comments, and then whatever comments we get, we develop that into a poll.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay.
All right, there we go. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. So leave your comments below on YouTube, and also on Patreon, I guess, if
Yeah,
you're
you
listening
can-
this on
either
Patreon.
one.
Yeah, either or. We'll look at them, and we will pick out the ones that we like the most, or just the ones that's.
Not necessarily we like the most.
Yeah, the
just
ones that aren't
that call out to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ones that aren't trolling us or anything. And we'll put that up on the patron-only poll. We'll be able to have everyone vote on what they like the most, and then we will go from there.
Yeah. And we might do more than one. We'll see.
Yeah, will probably be more than one. More than likely. So I have been Jonathan Moore, the lead game designer.
I'm Natalie Thompson, the lead programmer.
I'm Megan Slay, the lead artist.
And this has been the month in review for September. I think I'm going to go and pass out now.
Bye!